Hello and welcome to today's video. We are You Know What, and today we'll take a look at facts, theories, and interesting tidbits about McDonald's that you may not have heard of before. So, sit back, hit like, subscribe, and let's get started. The first aspect we'll delve into is the one that influences customers the most. You might ask, what is it? Well, it's undoubtedly the quality and composition of the products. Of course, we all know that fast food isn't the healthiest option. But did you know it's that bad? Let's start with something easy. Did you know that McRibs actually contain no ribs? So what is that mysterious meat inside your favorite treat? It's a blend of various parts of pork shaped into rib-like forms. That might not be such a big problem, but these faux ribs consist of 45 ingredients, including pork offal, stomach, heart, all supplemented with a large amount of salt and sugar. Doesn't that sound tasty? The entire McRib consists of 80 ingredients. And what about fries? What could be wrong with them? Potatoes, oil, a bit of salt. Except, not quite. Of course, McDonald's fries taste different from the ones we make at home. Better, more addictive. Have you ever wondered why you can never replicate their taste at home? Maybe because they contain 15 different ingredients, such as hydrogenated soybean oil, corn oil, hydrolyzed wheat and milk, citric acid, dimethylpolysiloxane, dextrose, sodium acid pyrophosphate, and more. Do you feel like you're in a chemistry class with these names? We do. This composition also leads us to a serious question. What does the word vegan mean for McDonald's? Do they even know? After all, we have the McPlant available. What else could it be if not vegan-friendly food? However, it might still be necessary to be cautious about potato products, which may seem harmless at first glance. In 2001, it was revealed that beef flavoring was added to fries. However, despite this discovery, some branches still use milk in hash browns preparation. Okay. Let's move on. Have you heard of melting McNuggets? According to a former employee who once did it, if you leave nuggets out in the heat, they will melt. At room temperature, this process should take 2 days, and in the fridge, 10 days. Maybe we should try it. But let's not just talk about food, let's talk about drinks too. Can something go wrong with them? Of course, lots of sugar, but that's expected. However, in 2017, a survey of 3 fast food chains across the UK was conducted, and the result was truly disgusting.
This is the worst!
In 3 out of 10 McDonald's branches, their ice tested positive for fecal contamination. But that's not all. Have you ever wondered why soft drinks taste better at McDonald's than anywhere else? It's because Coca-Cola is committed in such a way that it cannot sell its syrup to other clients for less than McDonald's. So while other clients get their drinks in cheap plastic bags, McDonald's receives these drinks in stainless steel tanks. This keeps the syrup cool and also maintains the perfect fizz of the soft drink. So, as we mentioned, the food is packed with chemicals and additives. In salads, which ultimately have more calories than a regular hamburger, there's also propylene glycol. This substance is used to keep the salad fresh for as long as possible. However, this substance is also found in some other dishes. It's a less toxic version of ethylene glycol, which is used in antifreeze. Calcium silicate is also one of the most commonly used additives. Do you know what it's used for? Primarily, it's used to prevent cement and roof tiles from caking. Thanks to these and other substances, we come to what many of you may suspect. This food does not decompose and does not grow mold. Of course, this may also be because the meat and other ingredients are high in fat, and as we know, oil serves as a mold prevention. But why don't the buns mold either? Another problem we'll look at is the environmental impact. Did you know that McDonald's throws away thousands of hamburgers and a huge amount of fries every day? Fries can only last 7 minutes, and if they're not consumed by then, they have to be thrown away. All food works the same way. If the specific time designated for a particular food passes, it's thrown away. McDonald's feeds 1% of the world daily, while 12% suffer from hunger. How much could they help alleviate hunger if they didn't waste such a huge amount of food? McDonald's worldwide also wastes a huge amount of plastics, water, and energy. For example, in 2018, McDonald's restaurants in the USA consumed 1.3 billion kilojoules of energy, 1.4 billion liters of water, and produced 1.1 million tons of waste. Although the company has introduced recycled packaging and tries to minimize plastic usage, some critics argue that these measures are not ambitious enough and that McDonald's should invest more in alternative, environmentally friendly packaging materials. We'll also mention beef production, which is associated with deforestation, especially in countries like Brazil, where much of the forest is converted into pastures for cattle. This process has a negative impact on biodiversity and releases carbon from forest stocks into the atmosphere, contributing to climate change. In 2018, McDonald's restaurants in the USA produced 3.4 million tons of CO2 equivalent. As the last category, we also have the ethical side of this chain. Do you know how much the CEO earns on average in one day? More than $2,700, which is $1 million a year. And do you know how much an average employee makes? $10 per hour. Considering that the average wage in the USA is approximately $28, it follows that McDonald's pay is below average. No wonder employees constantly struggle for wage increases and barely afford their housing. As another point, there's the unethical treatment of livestock. Some investigations revealed, for example, hens that were obviously tortured before being killed. They were hanged upside down in metal shackles, causing severe internal bleeding and bruises, and they were also submerged in boiling water. Also, in 2018, PETA released a video from a farm supplying McDonald's, showing how chicks were mistreated and neglected. And finally, let's remember how McDonald's does its marketing. And as we all know, they do it really well. Thanks to their favorite Happy Meals, which make up 20% of sales, they attract even small children with their irresistible toys. This makes them the largest toy distributor in the world. Through these toys, children create happy memories associated with McDonald's. This helps turn them into lifelong customers, because a visit to this place subconsciously evokes a happy and nostalgic feeling from childhood. So, we've reached the end of today's video. We hope it was interesting for you and thank you for watching it to the end. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, and subscribe. See you in the next video.